AI art or AI generated images are commonly used by people who don't appreciate art. And unfortunately, in some cases, people are using AI generated images to make a quick money instead of learning art creation and working their way in the art industry. But what if a professional artist, someone who's worked in a huge game company, whose credibility is unquestionable, is accused of scamming people with AI generated images? Welcome to Fung News, where every news is late, but let's talk about it anyway. Before we continue, everything mentioned is alleged. There is no definitive proof that this person absolutely, without a doubt, is using AI. But this person is accused of doing so by some of our clients. There is also a conspiracy theory of identity theft that the culprit is actually the victim. I don't know, this story is kind of bizarre and I fell into quite a rabbit hole and I'm taking you with me. Again, everything is alleged and please do not harass anyone mentioned in this video, or anyone really. We good? The person we're discussing today is Michelle Hoefener. I first found out about her from Lola Holiday's video. I will link to it in the description. Michelle Hoefener is a professional artist who's worked for Riot Games, the creator of League of Legends. Here are some of her works. It's really gorgeous. She has a good sense of anatomy and color, and no wonder she's hired by Riot Games to work on some of their splash art. You can actually watch her painting process on her YouTube channel. I don't think it's active anymore, but the videos are still there. To my knowledge, she is no longer with Riot Games and has been taking art commissions. And there is something really odd with one of her commissioned works. Twitter user by the name of Splatterpunks, also known as Cody, called out Michelle for scamming them with AI art. They compiled all of the receipts as proof in this one Google Docs file. I will also link to it in the description so you can read the whole thing by yourself. It's quite a lot. So Cody is also an artist themselves, but they don't post a lot of their own works due to risk issues. So they like to post works commissioned from other artists and credit them properly on social media. So they're familiar with how art commission works and the ethicality of it. And this is the character reference Cody provided when they commissioned Michelle. Keep this design in mind because we're going to see Michelle's alleged work for this character in a minute. Cody and Michelle emailed back and forth discussing the payment, character pose, backgrounds, pretty standard discussion in an art commission. Long story short, Michelle got back to Cody with a sketch of the character. And here it is. Yeah. So the first thing I noticed is, what are these gray blurry images? Is it like a background or something? And also look at the character's clothes. It's like a silhouette of a tie or a scarf. Like, why is it there? The jacket looks weird. You can see the torso of the jacket over here, but right here the torso disappeared. One of the wings is also not completed, but maybe she could just have forgotten to. I know artists have different sketching methods. Some of them start with silhouette, some go straight to sketching. I myself a big fan of creating silhouette first. Maybe Michelle likes to blur the silhouettes and she just makes mistake in the sketching. Nobody knows. But I have to ask, where are the cat ears? Let's look at the character reference once more. From this character sheet, what do you think are the girl's unique visual traits? For me, it's the pink-white striped spiral pigtails and stocking, conductor hat, and also the cat ears. The cat ears even show up 4 times in this reference sheet. I've done commissions, a lot of artists have done commissions. We all have our own interpretations of our clients' OCs or other characters, and none of our work will be 100% similar to the reference. However, it's common knowledge to always include the character's unique visual traits. And it's not like the cat ears are not easily noticeable. Even if you squint, you can still see the shape of the cat ears. So why wasn't this included in the sketch is just beyond me. And it's not on the finished work too, by the way. I will show you that in a minute. So Cody didn't comment anything about this, so maybe I just read too much into it, but these are just some things in the sketch that I think is odd. And the second update, Michelle showed Cody the art progress, and this is what she sent them. Yeah, starting to look AI-ish, isn't it? Okay, to those of you who still don't see it, first, artists rarely, and I mean very rarely, render only certain different parts of the painting. Let's say some of them do. No artist in their right mind would apply rim light. I'm talking about these lights over here. No artist in their right mind would apply rim light at the first stage of rendering, especially when there is no background inside. Cody seemed to notice this but wanted to give Michelle the benefit of the doubt. Lola pointed out in their video that this doesn't seem like Michelle's painting method at all. In the past, she would add base color to the line art and shade the painting as a whole. To play devil's advocate, maybe her painting method changes over time. I mean, my painting method back then is different from now, but still, the rim light thing, it's still very suspicious. If you think this one is already very suspicious, let me show you the next progress. Yeah, I mean, come on man, this is so obvious. Listen, AI generated images are getting good, but now people can kind of tell when an image is AI generated. I noticed that AI backgrounds are overly smooth. They are rendered really smoothly. Compare it to illustrated ones. Even if it's blurred, it's still not overly smooth. I want you guys to focus on the wings especially. It's like she erased some parts of a finished illustration and just sent it to Cody. And it's not even consistent. Look at this. This part is erased by using an airbrush, and this one right here is by using a hard eraser. And the wings is not even the same. This part is fire, but the other is a feather? Cody claimed that they didn't pay attention to details when Michelle sent this work in progress because they were busy talking to multiple artists and working on their own project. So they only looked at this work in progress at a glance. Yeah, maybe at a glance it looked okay. Cody started to feel something was off when Michelle didn't provide him with a completion time frame. And she's just like, oh, it's up to you. What? Okay, normally artists would have an idea on how long a painting would take to finish. This of course varies depending on the complexity of the painting and the artist's own backlog. Usually this information is provided in the commission sheet, but I cannot find any on Michelle's commission sheet. Cody also was sent someone else's commission by accident at some point, so it's possible that Michelle was scamming other people at the time. But anyway, here's the finished painting Michelle sent to Cody. It's safe to say that this is an AI-generated image. Maybe not 100%, but most of it is. Cody even did a breakdown of which part is AI and which part is just painted over, and everything's wrong with the painting, and even ran it through an AI image detector. Cody also ran other commissioned work by different artists through this detector as a comparison. Michelle's artificial percentage is quite high. Cody confronted Michelle about this, and they emailed back and forth, with Michelle denying all the AI accusations and Cody asking her for proof. Cody basically asked Michelle to show the watermark layers from the painting, so this would actually show her painting process. Michelle denied and said that this wasn't in the commission package, and for some reason kept asking Cody if they wanted a revision, which Cody always replied no to. They just wanted some proof that Michelle drew this herself. In the end, Michelle sent the revision they didn't ask for. Why? And by the way, the revision didn't look much different. It's just minor things, so I'm not gonna show it. After some digging, Cody found a Twitter user called Dr. Altruist Art, whose friend also fell victim to Michelle's scam. They showed Michelle's commission sketch. Wow, yeah, that's definitely a Photoshop filter. She doesn't even try anymore. In Cody's case, they tried to report this to PayPal, but in the end, PayPal decided to side with Michelle for some reason. So unfortunately, Cody ended up losing hundreds of dollars. I do hope Cody and other victims of Michelle's could bounce back from this situation, but according to Dr. Altruist Art, this scammer is still going. So please be careful if you came across this person. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, why would Michelle do this? She was a talented artist. She worked for Riot. Why resort to AI to scam people? Well, there's been a speculation that this scammer might not be Michelle at all. Someone commented on Cody's Twitter, "Are we sure it's her and she didn't got hacked?" And Cody replied, "That's the thing. You cannot contact her unless it's through email. And even her PayPal convos with me speak the exact same way, and reference our emails. What's even more odd is she is an American but now has broken English after leaving Riot. And what baffles me is that, okay, let's pretend that the scammer is really Michelle. Let's say she did use AI. Surely, quote, fixing the AI image and editing it to fit her style shouldn't be too hard. And come on, the sketch one, there's no way a professional wouldn't notice. It looks way too much like a Photoshop filter. Additionally, all of her socials are filled with commission me, like 75% off all commission sale. Commission sale, commission sale. It wasn't like that before, according to Lola Holiday. Afterwards, a YouTuber by the name of Friendly Neighborhood Artist did some sleuthing on Michelle Hoefener. Basically, they asked Michelle for proof that it's her and not someone else controlling her accounts by asking her to take a picture with her cat. So apparently Michelle used to post about her cat back in 2016-ish. They also asked around Michelle's relatives and ex-coworkers until one of the coworkers by the name of RJ Palmer told them that Michelle had a psychotic break of some sort after leaving Riot. This is of course alleged, but if that is true, I do hope Michelle gets all the help she needs and is surrounded by people to care for her. There hasn't been any more development on this story. I wish no more people fell victim to this scammer, whoever they are. If this is really the work of an identity thief, I hope they get caught. If this is really Michelle and she is going through something, I hope she gets help and could make things right with the victims. That is all for today's video. Bye!